Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Please be warned, this podcast is of an adult nature, so this will involve swearing, cursing, extra swearing. It may also contain drug and drink references and even more swearing. Also, plea advisory, this may have lukewarm opinions regarding Americans. If you are sensitive to this information, please move on. If you're under 18, please do not proceed with this podcast, because I will come to your house and I will find your parents and I'll get them to ground you there and then. Okay, enjoy the podcast. Bye. Hello, and welcome to Around the World in 80 Games. Oh, Kermit Arms. Hey, you're joined by me, Mr. Game and Travel, and
the boy.
Rewind selector. If it was actually a song, it would just be this bit over 3 minutes.
Yeah, and then you keep reloading the same song over and over again. You can't hear it because of all the sound effects.
Yeah. And then someone goes, actually, we didn't want this song.
Yeah.
So anyone who's ever out there, if you are in Berkshire and you have unfortunately been to anything that involves anyone that is black and is from Berkshire, you will know what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Every party we go to, we have our DJ friends, I should say, and the song goes on forever. I think that's not just a Berkshire thing. I think that's just every UK.
That's every black person UK thing, yeah.
Because I did see something on Instagram, and I think it's an Asian or Middle Eastern guy. And he was like, what would you do if you get a Christmas song from a Jamaican person? And it's like, Mariah, boom, show your boom, boom. And you're like, wait a minute, she's just singing about Christmas.
Yeah, we'll do it all. Yeah. And what was that one that you sent me on Insta? It was the Sesame Street one. Do you remember that? And then you just see, was it the Cookie Monster just like jiggling his belly?
Yeah. Wind your body. Jetty one is like Big Bird getting his groove on. You're like, ooh, I don't want to watch this episode. How are you, and what have you been playing recently?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, probably since the last time we spoke, I would have said Battlefield. I would have said, that's what I would have said. Oh, here we go. Sonic. No, I would have bought it afterwards, actually. I'm sure I bought it afterwards because I don't remember saying Sonic Racing Crossroads. Or Crossroads. Right. Come on, Chris.
Right. You know what? In my head, while you were talking, I was thinking Chris was going to say one of 3 things. Mm-hmm. Battlefield, something that I've actually not heard of, which I just, no. I was just like, it's either that or Marvel Rivals, or he's going to say something Sonic. And I was just like, say Christopher.
Right. There is another game that you will not know. This will take off your bingo sheet. It's a game called Warframe.
Oh, actually, I have heard of that.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Your face. The disappointment. I've got a profile on there, Christopher. We can play together.
Yeah, come on. Come on, man. God damn.
When we've established ourselves a bit more and the house isn't a mess, we're going to do a video podcast just so they can see your reactions whenever I admit that I'm up to date with something. You're just like, oh. It's Ben Afflecking. That's what we call it. Ben Afflecking in this house. Outside smoking, never smokes in your life.
Yeah. Just smoking those was it then candy sticks?
Yeah. It's out there with what's the chocolate dip things that you have?
Oh, not dip dabs.
They're not dip dabs, but the other one.
I know exactly what you're on about. There's like Nutella ones.
Yeah, it's like the Nutella things. You're just out there dipping it, like, oh, that's so good hazelnut shit. I've been playing. Right, my section might go on a little bit long because as he says, we've discovered we've got the Switch 2, and we discovered we've got GameCube Online. Now, I I think I've gotten so giddy that I haven't played that many games on it because I played Soul Calibur 2
Mhm.
and the boy can actually confess to this one as well. I was like, Chris, quick, come on, cut them the room. I couldn't get my words out. And even when he left the room, I was going, yeah! I was literally making the sounds as the characters do when you do the next battle.
Yeah, like Link. You know, so, well, yeah, man.
I was like,
bro.
take that, bitch.
Yeah.
And then realized I haven't actually like hit anyone yet. It's probably just the intro. Also, because of the Switch 2, I'm trying to change my perception of it. Now, I met a couple of people on a filming site, and they are similar to me. Like, the Switch 2 is great, but it's also not necessary. It sounds a bit. It sounds weird to say that, because especially the amount of money is spent on it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to also change my perception of it because I think, like I said the other week, it's the games that are out at the moment. And I played the demo for the Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Mhm.
It looks really good. I think I want that as well. This will seep in. We'll talk also about another game, Sonic Crossworlds. Yay! That will come up later, actually. It looks really good, and I think that's a demo on the Switch too as well.
Yeah.
I started replaying again, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now, know when you haven't played a JRPG for quite a while, you're like, what's the story?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's the mechanics? All this stuff. It's almost like you going back to an old lover, and you're like, wait, what did we used to do again? And then you do it again, you're like, oh, okay, it's this. We have a hug and have a McDonald's. Yeah, but it's slowly building on me. Every time there's a shocking revelation in it, I'm a bit like, oh shit, this is a shocking revelation. But because I haven't played it for 4 months, I'm just like, oh, shock. Oh.
Yeah.
And also because my job. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say with the JRPG games, I was also watching the other day. I think I told you about it as well, maybe. No, it was a video that we're watching together on the TV. It was talking about the bad guys from was it the Final Fantasy series?
Oh, yeah.
And it was in Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X or whatever you want to call it. The main bad guy, Yu Yevon.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, people, if you haven't fucking played, it came out a billion years ago, so it doesn't really matter. The main bad guy in it, his mum sacrificed herself to become one of the summons, and it's the most busted summon in the game, which is Anima.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, my knowledge of Final Fantasy is quite, I'd say not limited, but I know some of the stories. I do have friends out there. A big shout out to my friend Remy. Hi. I've only ever played Final Fantasy VII, and I've tried Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Now, I've gone from one of the best ones to one of the most polarizing ones. But I've also known that it's also one of the best ones and one of the most polarizing ones because I've got a lot of friends like, but Final Fantasy VII Remake, the story doesn't continue from where the other place goes from number 6. It doesn't go with 7. It doesn't go with like Crisis Core. I'm just like, it's a remake.
Yeah.
It's a redoing of a story. It's going over 3 chapters. The last death might be when you die. It's like, you not need to back up. It's called a remake for a reason.
Let's give it some time, man.
Yeah, let it bake, bitch.
Yeah, let it breathe.
Let it breathe, girl.
Let it breathe.
What else did I play? Oh, and a game I have to recommend is, an ironic thing is, because I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I'm also playing stuff on the side, so when I get a little bit bored or a little bit stuck, I put on 51 worldwide games, and that was a game that came out on the Switch. Now, there's a funny story behind this, because I've got a friend called Richard, and he had a big following on Twitch and all that stuff. He had his own Discord, and I got really upset with him one day because he got 2 review copies for free.
No way.
Yeah, you can see my eyes going.
Yeah.
He had Xenoblade Chronicle 1, which got mastered for the Switch.
Mhm.
Because I didn't play that one, and then you got 51 games. He rated 51 games higher than the best of Xenoblade Chronicle game. I know. He's out there. I'm getting his name out. His name is Richard. I'm not going to give his full name because someone might actually go out and murder him.
Kill him.
Kill him. So it's like a Simpsons pitchforks and
Yeah,
like
the
fire.
pitchfork.
And at the time, I was so mad and frosty at him. I was just like, I hate you. You're the worst person in the world. You know what? I think he was actually right. I played 51 games, and there's always something you can play. There's always something that of interest, and they can introduce you to games that I didn't. I was like, so you got Mahjong, and you got mini Mahjong. Okay. Go on,
And,
girl. And
I
they
didn't realize.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the original. Was it Ludo?
Yeah.
That game where you have to go around the whole board. The amount of times I played that with people, I think we have to play that as a family game.
No,
It's got to be a family game.
No, because
right, we have to, man.
Yeah, but it'd be you, me, Mum, and Dr. V, and you know what's going to happen. It'll be Dr. V that wins, and it'll be me that's like the closest to winning. And I know what will happen. Knowing you land on someone's piece and they have to go all the way back.
Yeah,
and I'm one space away. And it'll be the Christmas. And I'm like, you know what? F you, F this bloodline, F everyone, and especially F Maxie, who's right behind me. Look at her. Oi, kitty.
She's having a good time. She's having a good time.
Right. I think for people that obviously this is a podcast, it's obviously audio only. I have got my cat, and she's literally right behind my left ear, just chilling there F out after falling asleep on the chair that was on before. So I had to move her. She gave me the evils, and now she's just like in shot constantly.
It's not even a comfortable position, really, is it? It's on it's on top of the sofa.
It's on top of the sofa, but she's heard us. She's finally, yeah. Right, and that's the games I played. But I will say this for everyone who's got Switch 2. Please play your Switch 1 games on there because they look so much better. Even if you got the OLED model for the first Switch 1, Switch 2, way better. Colors pop, way more ways defined, faster loading times, etc. Cool. Right, I've got that off my chest.
I have one more thing I have to say, actually.
Oh, you've got talking now. I've just finished talking. Why are you talking now?
Because I want to talk. I go, yap. You've been yapping long enough.
I know. Everyone's falling asleep. Oh, Christopher's talking. Quick, wake up. Yeah.
Another game that I have recently been going back to as well is Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Oh,
3D ones. So I'm playing Sigma first, the first Sigma one. I'm going to play 2, and then I think it's Sigma 3.
Sigma 3. Wait. All right, I have a question. Right, actually, two things. One, please explain what Ninja Gaiden is for people that have never played Ninja Gaiden.
I mean, Ninja Gaiden is a absolutely insane, balls to the walls, extremely hard game, which is we'll go back to the NES. It was a platformer, 2D. So you could do wall jumps, you have to throw shurikens, you have to dodge all these enemies. Very difficult. Yes. But then they made it 3D. Which because now there's another, it'd be like, is it X and Y? What's the Z axis is now introduced, so now it's 3D.
Yes.
So it just completely throws everything off whack. So there's like people that spawn behind you. There's someone with a rocket launcher. The boss is very unforgiving, and it's just a very it's an extremely difficult game. But you're playing as a ninja, so you got all these skills, but you have to utilize them properly.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. It's an action adventure game where you wish you hadn't bothered.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Once you start and then you realize you get to like I think I'm on the second boss at the moment. I think, how the fuck do I kill this guy?
I think it technically would be easier just to learn ninjutsu in real life.
Honestly, yeah.
We've got shout outs. We have to give shout outs to Miss P, also known as Fab. Thank you for the comments and the star review. You may or may not be on the podcast later. Also to our friend John Hill, who is also part of We'll Make Her Disney Out of You, and has also got its own podcast, which is ADHD, or am I just a little bit weird? Very good podcast if you are going through ADHD or ADHD or ASD. Anything with an A and D in it. He's covered your back. Some good guest speakers so far, and he's also undiagnosed, so If you're going for a similar thing, please check him out. If you are in Gloucestershire, I made friends with a guy called Tim. He is part of the theatre company as Reckless Sleepers and also has his own brewery. So if you fancy, if you like IPAs and beers and ales, oh damn! I should have asked him how to say this because my dyslexia is coming. Again, links in the description. ulebrewery.com. Again, links will be in the description. And also a massive shout out to Bex.
Hey.
Bex. Hey!
Hey.
I completely forgot to do shout outs before, but thank you for being our first commenter on, I think it was my first episode.
Yeah, it was the first
so thank you very much. Your gift basket is coming soon. And I say gift basket, I mean the present I bought from you at the Nintendo store. So thank you very much for the shout outs. If you're out there, please comment on any of the episodes. Please give us any feedback, 5-star reviews or 4-star reviews if I haven't said your name correctly. 3-star reviews if we haven't reviewed a game that you and you said, yeah, it's really great. Like... And we're just like, it was shit.
Or if both parts of the podcast, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Not if the location you haven't been, and also games you haven't liked.
1 star if we've just come to your town and just go, what the frig is this? We hate it. It's just a bin and a rail station. What else is there? I think that's all our shout outs so far. But yes, thank you for those people. Any comments, reviews, likes will be great. There may be a name change coming soon with some new artwork created by the boy. Your boy here.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, nothing else you've been playing, or have you just been playing the same games for the last 13 years?
I mean, you're not really going to get much out of me, man.
He's still playing FIFA 13.
Yeah, I'm still on FIFA 10 on the Nintendo Wii.
Oh,
no, a lot of the games I've been playing recently, I've been trying to. It's just here and there. So I play like once with my friends because we're trying to find a game that we both, that we all can play. Because I'm on PC, they're on PlayStation 5, and it's just hard to crossplay, you know.
Right. I know this sound weird. I sound like an old... Oh, do you remember this game from back in the day? Rocket League?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, I just heard you falling from upstairs, and I've got these noise cancelling. Wait, how did you... Right. Have you actually played that then?
Yeah. I've played it with a different set of friends, and I play it by myself as well sometimes. Play on the world's smallest violin, yeah.
I was trying to think what you... Right, if you... Also, anyone listening to the podcast, if you can recommend in the comment section games that the boy can play, and please try and do it when we put the episode up so that the boy can try and play it for the next podcast. No pressure to everyone involved. I'm not getting involved. I already played different games. Yeah. We'll have to think of other ones.
Yeah, this could be a new section, actually.
Yeah.
The shout outs and stuff. Like games that they can recommend to us, either me or you. Probably more me, because I just...
Yeah.
I've got like the same 5 games of rotation, and then one will probably be swapped out, and then the slot won't be closed again. So it's be like, oh yeah, I'm just playing 4 games now.
Now, when you had in your old car and you got like a CD changer, it's just got 5 CDs. That is Christopher's gaming life. This is a gaming channel, but mainly for me. But I'm trying to play other games, and we have said that we are brothers. We both have Switches, and I bought a PlayStation 5, and yet we don't play that much stuff. I will actually confess, the reason why I put this podcast together is because I had a lull in life, but I also had a lull with gaming. So I thought, if I talk about games and speak to other people about it, and maybe talk about mental health as well at the same time, it might get me out of that lull, because I also came off Twitch at the same time, because I came from a place where people were like, oh yeah, what are you doing? Like, what are you playing? And this is all during lockdown. I was like, yeah. As soon as everyone can go outside, I was like, oh, is everyone going outside?
Yeah.
Are you not making money? Have you left me? It's a very odd time. It's a weird transition, but it's also a bit of a hard upkeep, because I think going on Twitch, doing the promotions and trying to play a game, and half the time I was just like, I just want to play the game without having to comment every 5 minutes and trying to make a joke. I just want to play the freaking game. I just want to die peacefully as Leon S. Kennedy without actually going, Leon! And I'm just like, bitch, I'm dead. I died. I got spooked by one of those Spanish villagers by accident. And she's still going, Leon! Gaming news and releases. So, actually, I might let you start the point off. Anything that you've seen that's been released or any news?
Yeah. It's I'll start low and then we'll go higher.
Okay.
Call of Duty
Oh,
Black
I thought
Ops
you were going to
7.
do voice tones. We'll start lower.
Oh, yeah, we'll start Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
You sound like 70% of the fan base anyway there. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Oh my god. It's a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah. Ooh.
The story, I haven't played it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. I know you can get it on Xbox Game Pass for free. You know, just download it, whatever, and then I'll
Yeah.
probably delete it after like 2 hours of playing it. Multiplayer is good, apparently. And the zombie mode is good, apparently. But the story mode, I've seen it. I thought, what the hell is this? This isn't Black Ops. This isn't Call of Duty in general. It's just because the Call of Duty series, you had the Modern Warfare series.
Yes.
And then you have this is from like early 2000s, I think.
Yes.
Before that, you had like the World War II games, just Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Call of Duty 4 was Modern Warfare, which is a more like up-to-date version. So you have like more modern weapons, like different types of factions that also exist, so like the SAS and
I'm just saying AK-47s. That's the only thing I know.
SAS is like the special something's I don't remember now. It's a like a group in the army. So like how you have like the Navy SEAL team, like Navy SEAL 5. SAS is like a special branch in the UK army.
You're speaking to a gay man. All I can hear is in the Navy. We can in the Navy. I'm just like, does the SS have a disco record? SS, SS, sachet that walk. Yeah. We're off topic now. Sorry. Go ahead.
Ruined it now.
And manly Call of Duty. SS.
And then so you have the Modern Warfare games that have more like realistic tones and stuff like that. And then the Black Ops series was also realistic, but also had like trippy effects in it. So your character in like the first Black Ops was he got brainwashed by the Russians in the game. And then the whole game is basically him being interrogated, saying like, Mason, what do the numbers mean? And he keeps saying that, the interrogator. And the thing is, those games were so consistent from 1 to, can't remember 3, 4 didn't have 1. Cold War was actually really good as well. That went back to sort of like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And then Black Ops 7, you're fighting some of the characters from the previous games, but they have like these special effects and all these different like powers. So he's like summoning big ass knives from the sky, and then there's another guy that just goes fucking AWOL and turns into like a massive beast. And then one of them turns into like one of the favorite characters of the series turns into like a massive like poisonous flower. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this series? This has gone off the rails.
Did Call of Duty get taken over by DC Comics? That sounds like Justice League shit.
It might as well. They could have been taken over by Fortnite. The amount of stuff they had in that shit, man.
I'm just gonna call it Young Call of Duty Justice.
I couldn't believe it, and the amount of reviews that came out, and the amount of YouTube videos I saw that said this game sucks. What the fuck, Call of Duty, you suck, and stuff like that. I can understand from story wise, but apparently multiplayer stuff is good. But anyway, that's Call of Duty.
But you know what? There's something else that had a multiplayer series, but this, you know what? It's not even a multiplayer. It's a fighting game. Mortal Kombat. Now, fuck. This is my realm. I love a good fighting game. I'm terrible at them, but I still love them. Now, the issue is Mortal Kombat decided to add time travel. Now, if you're anyone that thinks anything about any plot lines, any plot holes, and any inconsistencies, and you love things like I love, one of my favorite series is a YouTuber called, is it Dragon? Dartigan? He's so good that I can't remember his name right now. he does basically effectively like everything that's wrong with, and then set the name of the game.
Mhm.
I loved the story of Mortal Kombat up until a certain point in the story, and it got to Mortal Kombat 9, which is the reboot. Now, it was great. It rebooted the series because the series just went over the top, and it got to Armageddon, and it was just like, all right, there's enough characters. We don't need every single. Right, this isn't the Smash Bros. Of the fighting game.
Yeah.
Let me see. Smash Bros. Is simple. You got one story. Kirby is faster than the best person ever. Done. End of story. And now with Mortal Kombat, you got the reboot. Then it rebooted itself again at the 10th one, and then kind of half rebooted for the 11th one. And ever since they had the DLC, which was Aftermath, where, right, spoilers for a game that's been out for about, I'm going to say 8-9 years now, it decided to reboot it and retell some of the character stories. And it made Sindel the baddie. Sorry, everyone. Jokes on us. Like, the mum who sacrificed herself for her daughter and for her kingdom is now in love with crusty old Toad, Shogun. And she's like, oh, my lover. I'm just like, he's got gills on his nipples. Stop, love. He's not the one. Red flag.
Crimson.
Yeah, crimson. Like, he's literally every shade of red you can see right now. And she's like, oh, yeah, give me that Dragon D. And then they had Mortal Kombat 1. Now, Mortal Kombat 1, I've watched videos of it. I need to actually experience it. But the one thing that always sticks to my mind about games is Mortal Kombat 11 had the bloody cheek to have the old Mortal Kombat characters and then having their, like, Mortal Kombat 1 to 3 counterparts. So they had their younger versions with them. Now, the plot hole is, if the younger version gets hit or killed, the older one gets the same effect. So there's one bit where Sonya is beating up Kano. And she's beating up old Kano, but then kills young Kano. And old Kano dies. However, throughout the whole story before that, people were getting killed left, right, and center, and yet the older and younger selves were still fine.
Yeah, that
like,
foul boy.
I literally, my brain just went. There's one bit where old Johnny Cage is beating up young Johnny Cage. It's just like, you should be feeling the effects as this goes along, apparently.
Yeah,
so,
both of you should be feeling some type of way when you start hitting each other.
No, stop this. No. So yeah, I can see, right. So that's my link to your Call of Duty thing. It's just like,
the story doesn't.
Yeah, the story. Sometimes I think the developers are really like, yeah, I'm really good at doing writing. I'm just like, we really should have reread this and had someone edit it properly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what,
anyway,
as well.
What's
at
that?
The end of it was a Mortal Kombat 11. Again, spoilers, people.
We're just here to ruin your life now.
Yeah. At the end of that game, isn't it a choice between if Liu Kang or Shang Tsung?
Yeah, Shang Tsung. And it's the right. I will say this. This is the only game series where you have to say the first name and the surname, otherwise it sounds weird.
Yeah.
So Liu and Shang were fighting.
Yeah, Liu
just like, who? Yeah, go ahead.
They fight over the power to control time, basically, isn't it? Or have Raiden's powers. Or I know that Liu Kang gets Raiden's powers, but reset
they get Chronica's powers. So she's got that crown thing that looks like it's like a PlayStation 5 like add-on.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, did you want that portable PlayStation 5 controller? Oh, stupid bull bitch. Yeah, go ahead.
No, at the end of that game, I think that's the only one good thing that they did, is that in Mortal Kombat 1, should I spoil that as well? I mean, how long has that game been out?
It's been out a while, but it's already been spoiled just from the mechanics, and also not having Sonya Blade as one of the main characters. She was the first lady of their series.
That's outrageous. Right. Outrageous. So at the end of that game, it then alludes to so many different timelines, which makes sense because you have Liu Kang's, and then you also have Shang Tsung's, and then you have other people. So Katana, is it Katana?
Yeah, Katana.
She also becomes the person with the Chronica's powers, I think, at one. because remember in the story where Liu Kang and Katana,
Mm,
they're from the same timeline because they both know each other.
yeah.
But if one didn't get the powers for Corona and one of them did, and that's what
Oh.
it is. That's why the timelines keep splitting and changing, which makes sense, but it makes it so much more complicated.
No, don't. Because, right, my thing with time travel is, and this is the thing that people say, don't think about it too much. Suspend your disbelief. I'm just like, my disbelief is from suspending all this shit. I can't suspend it anymore. Time travel, if you go back and do something and you tell your younger self something, or you interact with your younger self or someone or anyone that's seen you and they know that you are your older self, you've already changed the timeline. So by the time you get back, your younger self will know that you've come forward. So you'll mess
Mhm.
up your own timeline by the time you get back. Back to
Yeah.
the Future has a lot to, to answer for. I can't
Yeah.
breathe, Christopher.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, help me. Oh, anyway,
The
I think we should
the
move on to other gaming news. Moving on.
yeah,
It's just basically
yeah,
this is bitching.
yeah,
Next one, Zelda. Right, news. This is a two-part one. There's
yeah,
apparently a new trailer for the Zelda movie coming out. It's
yeah.
already out, I think.
It's like a teaser
Um,
trailer, wasn't it?
yeah, teaser trailer comes out in 2027. Please check that out. Again, links in the description. But also in connection with that, the reason I started also playing a bit of Tears of the Kingdom, just so that I can get myself prepared so I can play Age of Imprisonment. Now, Age of Imprisonment is basically a spin-off of the Zelda series, so from 3D action open world shenanigans to basically doing, what's it called? Dynasty Warriors, but with Zelda characters. So
Yeah,
they
it's
go
just a bit
around
like you
beating
just
hordes of people, and
yeah.
you just see like 17 slashes in the air, and it's just like 4,000 people getting killed. You're just like,
Yeah, one time just
okay,
exploded into
sure.
nothing, just like
Yeah.
just into like red mist. It's
Yeah.
like okay.
It's just this.
I didn't
I'm
realize
just
how
like,
strong this fucking character was.
Yeah. All from 17 slashes of blue and white particles. And you're just like,
Yeah. And
okay.
what makes it even better is when they like do two slashes and then
Yeah.
just stand there, so they're like tink tink,
Yeah.
and then all these flashes go along. You're like, how? Okay, is he moving at the speed of light, or is it just them two slashes that just made all them 20 slashes at the same time? I don't.
Yeah.
I get they want to make it look cool, but it's
Yeah.
just doesn't. It's just like it doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't make no sense. But you know what? If you need something and it's a late Sunday afternoon and you can't put too much thought into something, and you don't want to watch a whole like 15-hour Hideo Kojima style cutscenes, play
Yeah,
one of these games. I highly recommend Hyrule Warriors. They are fun. And actually, Dynasty Warriors, apparently number 9's the best one so far. They have got
damn, there's 9.
there's 9.
Oh.
And no, I will say this as well. There is more story in the bloody spin-off of Zelda bloody Nintendo are like, no, what we're gonna put in 50%. And whoever the developer is for Dynasty Warriors is just going 50%. We are here with 152.
Yeah, we got
Let's give you
100.
all the cutscenes. All the cutscenes that were cut from the original game we'll put in here. That will explain everything a little bit better.
Yeah.
And also give characters backstories and a bit more growth. And you're a bit like, so for half the price, I got twice as much game. Okay, fair enough. Got that one. There's another game I wanted to talk about. News. There is 30% off on Sonic Cross Worlds. Just another hint, and I'm staring heavily at the boy now.
Wink,
Christmas is
wink.
coming.
Yeah,
Just saying.
that game is going in one of your inventories in one of your consoles
Yeah.
for sure, because we're going to be playing that together online.
Yes. Hooray. And also, it's gotten higher reviews than Mario Kart World Tour.
Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World.
Yeah.
World Tour is a mobile game. Mario. See this? Right. Nintendo, please fix your bloody titling. Like, yeah. It's the Wii and the Wii U all over again. That's it. We got any other news comments? I went to London yesterday, and if you are in the mood to go out in London, or you already are in London, please go to Tottenham Court Road. They have a live Tetris game there right now.
Yeah, I've seen that on your was it on your story?
Yeah, it's in my story. Good lord! All right, I'm going to assume it was a child that was playing on the right hand screen because who the frig puts a long ass piece at the top of the tower when there's loads of space? I had to leave. I know. Look at your face.
I thought it was a display. I thought it was a display. There was people playing that.
There's people playing it. There's like little controls at the bottom.
Whoa. Okay. Well, how long is that there for?
I can't tell you. I was too distraught to actually stay and watch someone. No, I had to go see people for drinks. Sorry to cough down the phone. I might have to cough cough that out, edit it out.
Okay, yes, say cough that
out. Also in gaming news, I think I mentioned it before, but please check out. There's more extended trailers for Super Mario Galaxy movie. Looks quite cool. I can't remember who the name of Bowser Jr. is. Actually,
or the actor.
Yeah,
or
the actor.
What's that? Yeah, I can't remember.
But it's a little bit somehow. Let's see, Bowser Jr.
You type in Super Mario Galaxy movie and then cast.
I want to call him Benny Safety. I'm not sure if that's
Benny
the correct
Safety.
Benny Safety.
Benny. It's like Benny
Safety. I just thought Benny Safety. Sorry to that actor out there. Please, can you not? Don't just put random letters in your name. Let's even
get a choice.
Yeah. Please speak to your heritage and say, can you not put random letters in?
There's also one other game that I want to speak about.
Go ahead.
It's mixed. I'm hoping they do something with this game. It's Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh, right. Your voice sounded way better then. I'm not sure what you've done.
I'm just speaking normally.
Okay. I think when you move your head.
Oh, it's probably because I moved it towards the mic like this. This whole time I've been speaking like this, and it just changed. Yeah. Anyway,
please, right. This podcast is a growing thing. This is a coming of age story, and it's mostly right. Please speak into the mic.
Yes. There's So there is Pokemon Legends ZA, which is the newest entry in the series of Pokemon. It's like, again, like what the title says, it's like the first Pokemon Legends, where it's open fields. The fighting is, I'm not sure if it's a new fighting mechanic, where it's like the show. So you can just summon your Pokemon, position them anywhere, wherever you are in the little battle area that you're in, because you just do it open on the streets. And then you can do so walkers by could be like
jumped.
Yeah, so someone could be walking by and then you go like, oh, Pikachu, just use Thunder Shoot, Pikachu, and then that shit will get rocked.
Look, there's a little 11-year-old boy with a Switch too. Pikachu, Thunderbolt, Pika.
Pikachu, still. Damn.
Bulbasaur, use jump that bitch. Damn it. I'm gonna make you Bulbasaur tonight. All right, I'm actually interested in this Pokemon, just so I can just say, no, what we should cut some people up on the street.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Pokemon GTA. This is GTA 6. No one realized it. It's a hoax, everyone. Rockstar were like, no, what? We can't be asked. Nintendo, you take the mechanics.
Yeah, you take the reins, man. Or what's that? What's that?
You really got to go against Power World or Power World. It was good.
I say Power World, take the reins, man, because they're doing way better than Pokemon. Even though Pokemon keep releasing shit that makes that game worse.
Yeah.
By game mechanic by default because they're just being assholes. But Pokemon Legends ZA. Is what did you want to say about Power?
I was going to say, for people out there, for people that haven't realized, right, Pokemon has had the same frigging fight system and difficulty for the beginning of the 90s. Was it 96 it came out? 96, 97? And it's been the same. It's either gotten better in story and graphics, but then there's also gotten worse in story and graphics, despite it having a more powerful console.
It's gone like, Marvin. It's gone like a mountain. So it's gone from, I think, like the peak was either, it might have been black, like Pokemon Black and White. Maybe like Black 2, White 2. Then maybe the Aloha games, but after a point, it just fucking dropped off. And it mainly dropped off at what's the one that was set in England? I played it.
Oh,
Sword and Shield.
Swords and Shields.
Yeah,
Right.
they dropped off, man.
I still have to admit, I've still got Pokemon Sword in my Switch case, and everyone's like, "Oh, you got Pokemon Sword," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, done. Yeah, right. Yep.
I feel like Rick from Resident Evil. It's Jewel. Is that you, Rick? Yeah. Oh, how we laugh at how lame Pokemon could be sometimes. But you know what? They are so big and still so rich that Nintendo can't actually. They're their own company, and it's made by Nintendo.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping with that game they introduce some new like areas because it's just set in the city of wherever it is. It's meant to be based on Paris, and it was the game. It was the setting that was in. I can't remember the game now. It was when the 3DS released, but it's the same city. But I'm just hoping they do stuff outside the city like they did in Pokemon Legends because they had like main bits they could go to, and then the outer fields. But with this game, it's just all set in the city, and it's just
I've heard some story like you've got this new console that's more powerful, and yet they treat it like it's the previous console. But I bet it's Nintendo go, "Come on, Pokemon, let's do something," and the Pokemon CEO is just going, "Nah, I'm still getting loads of money for doing nothing." So.
Yeah. Oh, there is. Come on, do something.
Yeah, just sat there blanking. This is what happens when you let a C+ student go out and do their own business. Right. So, the boy.
Yes.
What do Super Mario Odyssey, GTA Liberty City, that one level in Sonic Unleashed that was Empire City, and Spider-Man Miles Morales all have in common?
Well, if you included the Avengers as well with their tower in the city.
Oh, right.
It is. Oh, it sounds like it's loosely based off. Oh, what are we going to talk about? New York.
Don't be adding no fifth clue in. What?
But
that's too much.
But that was like a 0.5 of the Spider-Man games because you can see the Avengers Tower in the game.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, smarty pants.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. No, the thing is, right, secret is over. Right, I said to Christopher, right, you can either pretend to be a little bit dumb about this or be really smart. He obviously went for choice C. He decided to go, no, what, fuck you and your below average intelligence. I'm going to go for fifth choice. Damn it, boy. Okay, so New York City. Now, the best thing about New York City is, and for us two, we both went at 2 different times a year. And you know what's even better? Guess what's coming up next week? Thanksgiving. Yay. I'd say 50% of Americans are like, right now. Sorry to be a little bit topical, but you know what? As they say on RuPaul's Drag Race, and Tatiana says, choices. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, moving on swiftly. So, you went in February. Is that correct?
February.
Yeah.
I can't really remember the year. It was around 2016, 17.
And I went in 2014. I was there July and August. So you've now got your summer edition and your winter edition in one go. So I'm going to let you go first because I think yours is a bit more relevant at the time. So where did you stay? What did you do?
I can't. I was trying to look for any sort of hints why I stayed in the hotel, but it was near. Well, it was near like the main strip near Times Square. It wasn't too far from there. It was in Manhattan, obviously, but a bit further up. It was actually really good timing because with my project at the time at school, I was in sixth form, and we had to do. They said, "Oh yeah, we had to do a photo shoot for X, Y, Z for your project." I thought, well, I'm a city boy, as most people will know.
Yeah.
If you do know me, I'm a big like concrete jungle person. I love cities and like the architecture and everything. And I thought, you know what? I'll just do architecture in cities. I could just borrow one of the cameras from school and then just take it to Brooklyn and New York. and all the other
Yeah.
areas. Yay!
Hey.
So a lot of what I was doing out there was sightseeing and also stuff for my project. I'll tell you what, if we went maybe a bit earlier, like January, December, that
Hmm.
shit was cold as a bitch in February. I
Yeah.
just kept thinking, God damn, how much colder would have been around like Christmas time? Because I remember seeing a video as well. I can't remember if it was in New York or
Mm.
another city in the US,
Yeah.
but they had a cup of like hot water, threw that bitch in the air, and it just turned instantly into like ice. I just missed because it was that cold.
Oh. Oh man.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
you feel the breeze in the streets. I will say that.
Oh yeah. See, that's one thing. I think right. Basically, New York for anyone who's never been is basically, or if you've never been to this city as well, it's basically London on steroids.
Hmm.
But it also goes the same for the weather because when their shit is cold, their shit gets cold. They
Hmm.
um I do remember another YouTuber. Her name was the Nostalgia Chick. She's now Lindsay Ellis. She's saying that one winter that her window broke from the sheer ice,
Ooh,
and like
damn.
yeah, like from all the wind and stuff, it was just like eek. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, it looks good. And every time you see like a romantic comedy or something, that's actually one thing I will say. Everyone get ready for Disney Plus because Hawkeye is going to be #1 at some point because that series was filmed during Christmas. Well, not
Very true. Yeah.
well.
Yeah. No,
It's
it was
shown
around
Christmas.
Christmas.
It was probably
Yeah.
filmed in July because that's how
Yeah.
TV and film rolls. Yeah, I can't imagine it. But places you would need to go to during the cold bit. Did you go to was it the 30 Rock Plaza?
Yeah, we did go to Tay Rock Plaza. I
Mm.
don't think they had the
Oh,
ice rink out at
Rockefeller
the
Center.
time.
I mean, wait,
Oh no,
yeah,
it was
Rockefeller.
yeah Rockefeller.
Yeah.
They did have. I don't think they had the ice rink out at the time because I think they
Ah,
do it because obviously they do it through Christmas, a bit
yeah,
in January,
yeah.
like in the New Year, and then just get rid of it. So we missed all like the Christmas period when.
Oh,
So we missed all like the lights and everything. I wish I still. I maybe I want to go in Christmas.
I would go, but it'd be one of those. I'd be going there for 3 days and then moving on to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like that would be a pit stopover pit.
Mhm.
Um, like do your bit of your shopping, like half fill your suitcase. Now you're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff in America. I say this now. This is me thinking of the conversion rate in like 1998, where I'm just like, yay,
But
one
hey.
pound equals like $2.50, and now it's just like, you better have everything on Klarna.
Yeah, you.
That's my conversion rate. It's like, can I spread it over 4 payments instead of 3,
Yeah,
please? With no
please.
interest. But yeah, I went to 30 Rock, and one of my favorite shows of all time, obviously because it's called 30 Rock, is 30 Rock,
Mhm.
and it's got the lovely Tina Fey and Jane Kosowski. I hope I said that right, and Alan Baldwick and a whole bunch of other people. I should have said,
Mhm.
is it right? It's Tracy Morgan, his real name. Was it right? This is the way it gets confusing because I keep forgetting it's either Tracy Morgan as the actor or Tracy Jordan as the
The
actor's
character.
character's name.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to confuse Tracy at the time because he was. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on swiftly from that. Yeah.
Anywho.
Anywho, just clues may not have been in the right mind at the right time. Um.
Yeah.
Also, I think they might have just been playing on the fact that he was. I think he was one of the biggest SNL stars at that time, and they were
Yeah.
playing on the fact that he was like taking over the show with his name. Well,
Yeah.
obviously Jane had been there, known as Jenna Maroney. Um, she basically had to eventually come to be friends with him, and they end up becoming the best duo ever because they just do some stupid stuff together. There's one episode, and they got blasted for this, and I thought it was actually quite clever. They were basically talking, was it harder to be in America, a black man or a white woman? So they decided to swap over. They decided to swap over one episode, and it's just my favorite bit is just Tracy, who's just like this ridiculous blonde wig, a little bit white, and it's just like just look ridiculous. But then you got Jennifer Maroney coming, blackface, coming in like dancing like she's listening to
Yeah.
Michael Jackson as like Starsky and Hutch. You're just like, oh yeah, man. And you're just like, oh, it was It was all good, and they're like, and then they said, "You're both getting no respect in this place because you both look ridiculous." It's just, yeah, it's just play off the stereotypes, but it also was like very clever. But people are like, "Oh no, this is a bit mean." I was just like, "Is it mean because it's true?" Anyway,
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's clever comedy.
yeah.
There was another one thing I will recommend to people is the New York High Line,
Oh
which is
yes.
kind of like a path. It's like a garden path just going through. I think it's the main bit, like Manhattan. I
Mm.
can't remember specifically where it goes down to, but I think it goes down to the financial district. I'm
Yes, I think
sure.
because I did the Skyline as well, and I
Mm,
started at a place called, I think it's in Chelsea.
mhm.
That's one of the, like this areas. And I
Oh,
started a
Chelsea
place,
Market.
and I looked at the place just on my website. By the way, that's mrgameandtravels.com. Quick self plug. Um, we'll start it in around Chelsea, and you basically walk past, most of it, and you walk up to. No, you don't walk up to the front. The financial district is the south end.
Yeah, Southend. Yeah.
I think it might start. Actually, no, correction. I think it does end at the south, at the near the business end, which is
Mhm.
where like, unfortunately, like Ground Zero and
Yeah.
uh, other places like that, like the financial district. And what's that place? Wall Street, and it goes up towards. I want to say like the not Brooklyn, Bronx. Oh my god, my
Oh, Bronx.
Manhattan
No,
brain's gone. If you're out there
Bronx.
and you're from New York and we've disrespected your area, please can you give us more than 3 stars because
Yeah.
our memories are a little bit shocking. But yeah, um,
The
are you
Bronx
fact
is
checking?
like Yeah, no, Bronx is like way up north. It's beyond Manhattan. What you're thinking about, like Bronx, you got Bronx, which is like way north,
Yeah,
like separate
yeah,
on its own little island bit. And
yeah,
then when you go down to the right, it
yeah.
goes Queens, Brooklyn, and then
Yes.
you have the main bit, which is Manhattan,
Hmm.
where the Sky Garden, well, Skyline or High
Hmm.
Line. I think it's
Was it
called High Line.
Skyline Garden?
I think it's just called High Line.
Right. Are you right? If again, anyone who ever listens to this podcast, we fact check as we go along.
Yeah.
Research is advisory.
it,
Uh,
it says it starts in Chelsea and a bit of the Midtown West,
yes,
and then it goes down to Greenwich Village, which is
Greenwich.
then going into oh yeah Greenwich. Sorry,
Greenwich. Wait,
it's the way
Christopher,
it's
we originated these names. Don't make us look
yeah. Don't
silly.
don't fuck up. Yeah, it doesn't end. It doesn't end in the financial district, but it goes down to like where it stops just
Soho,
before
yeah.
Soho and whatever. Yeah,
Oh,
but you
okay.
can see like the financial district and whatever else. But
Yeah. If you jump up really high like Spider Man. Speaking of Spider Man,
yeah.
um, that is, I think that's the only game that I've played so far where, actually, correction, this the only game franchise where I know that they've updated everything to be like New York as it is.
Yeah.
Granted, they can't show certain like brands and certain streets and how they look, so they kind of rejig them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do remember, I think one of the missions is underneath the High Line, and then
Mhm.
I think I got my ADHD just kicked in. I was like, oh, I just go along the High Line. I just walked across it as Spider
Yeah, I was
Man.
gonna say just walk and just
Yeah, ooh. And I think at some point, someone does come along. One of the NPCs, like you have to press triangle and like, hey, we're Spider Man, and you're
yeah.
just like, go away. I was having a nice walk. I was busy. Um, by the way, there's like 5 little no, those are crime activities you get on Miles Morales, and they're like,
Yeah.
someone's being stabbed. It's just like, I'm almost in Chelsea. Can you wait?
Can I just get some? Can you wait for me to just get some food?
Yeah. I'm in a footline, dude. That's good. I'm trying to think. Other place. Right. Now, this also connects into one of the clues. Did you go to the Nintendo store in New York?
No. When was it? When was it
It's been
established?
there because I went there. It's 2014 when I went. So you must have gone.
I
Oh,
can't remember. I can't remember going to. I don't think we had enough time because we were going to so many places. Hold on.
oh.
This
I.
is shameful.
Oh no, right. The podcast has now been cancelled. One of the brothers hasn't been to the New York store. It was good, and it's more of a museum than it is a store. I went
Yeah.
there when they were launching. we all have to bow our heads in like shame and in glory when Mario Kart 8 was being released on the Wii U. May we all praise the overlord of the karting world. And it had a massive DK, and I'm not sure if you could sit in it, but it had like a life-size kart you could stand next to. I know it had a thing saying, "Do not touch the Donkey Kong." I was just like, "I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch it."
And touch his pecs.
Touch you, like Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab. I'm like, ooh.
What's this button do? Just leave it alone.
And she's like touching all the buttons. My hand was like that all over the Donkey Kong. I'm like,
the employees
don't touch his tie.
The employees have just got their heads in their hands.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're gonna have to sterilize him and shoot him. What else was there? Oh, and you go to Central Park.
Oh yeah, Central Park. That was actually a really nice time because I think because it snowed at the time. It was a very just like a winter wonderland going through there. But I think we briefly walked through it, and this is a story, Marvin. Because the only reason why we went another day to like walk through and go to the museum, whatever's in there. But there was another day.
Yeah,
I think it was the Metropolitan Museum of Art we went to.
Yeah.
But one of the other days, Papa Low.
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
We went somewhere on the metro. Went through New York, did what we had to do, and then went home. My brain, because of how like observant I am, I'm looking at the train. I'm thinking, no, we need to get on the number. I think it was like the train that went past like number 2. And we need to get on the number 3, or it might be the other way around. I was thinking, Dad, like we shouldn't get on this train. We have to get on the next one. And he's like, no, I'll be fine. Let's just get on. I was thinking, no, because the train we got on at first was either like 2 or 3, and we're getting on this one. I was thinking, no, it's the wrong one. No, let's go on it. We'll be fine. Guess where we end up? On the other fucking side of the Central Park. So I'm heated, right? I'm thinking, I knew as soon as I got on the train, I thought, oh, for God's sake. Because now we got to walk all the way across. And this is where my like Crohn's was like kind of like 50-50. I'm thinking, I don't really want to like blast in the park, man. I'm like, I have to survive. I have to try and freaking survive till we get back. And I was so heated, man. And then you got and I remember saying, I think one of our cousins spoke to me and said, "You all right, Chris?" And I remember specifically saying, and out loud as well, I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Besides when people don't freaking listen to me when I'm talking about something, and I know what I'm talking about, and they don't listen. I could see Dad looking back because he knew you fucked up.
All right. One of these days we will not get them together, but we'll get our parents on here at some point. We've obviously all travel with them at some point, and we've also fallen out with them at some point, because as much as we love our parents, they are also of the generation where, no, what you do as we say, and don't question us. And I'm just like, I'm questioning a lot of things you lot have done to get us to this point. How are we as children still alive? Especially me. I got left in the car park one time.
Oh my God.
Mum left me in the car park. Oh, well, actually, no, she put me in a trolley and left the trolley and took a different trolley, forgetting that I was in a different one. I'm just like, mommy. And like this woman had to come and say, like, I think you left your child behind. She's like,
oh my
God. Actually, I was a terrible child. I even got left in town once because I was having a brat attack, and I had a proper brat attack. And you know, no one of those kids like, nah, I want to. Mum and Dad left me in town once, and I was literally so bad. And like, Dad was like, no, just leave him. He'll get out of his system. I was just like, if I had, like, this is where time travel comes in. If I had come back, I would have gone beating up Dad, get me over to Mum, and saying, look, leave this man now, because he's willing to leave your child here in the 80s alone. Do you know what happens to kids in the 80s when they get left alone? They never come back. It's like Stranger Things, but less fun.
Yeah, or Home Alone but permanent.
Yeah, there's not going to be any fun shenanigans. I'm not going to pick up a tarantula and put it on someone's face. I'll be like,
Yeah.
stranger who's going to murder me in this house, can you pick up the tarantula? I'm scared.
It was nice walking through there. Got a few nice photos, and especially the museums. The museum is really nice in there as well.
Right. Please remember, if you find any photos for New York, send them over to me and I'll put them on the social media.
You know what I will do? I'll just send you my my art project.
Oh no, I'm not that interested. I mean, yeah, sure. Thanks, Christopher.
You better be, because there's some good ass images, bro. I'm not having this slander, man.
You have to edit this shit.
You're goddamn right.
Right. Let's see. We go right now. Travel tips and tricks. We'll still talk about other places, but one thing I will say is a tip and a trick. So, if you want to pay to go to the Statue of Liberty, please do check Groupon, and I think it's just Groupon that might be out there.
Yeah.
Check those for like, they normally have like a family or like a reduced price for like 2 or more adults. But if you want to do it for cheap/free, there is a ferry that goes to Staten Island. Now, you don't have to actually stay on. You can literally, you basically don't see the Statue of Liberty quite up close. You don't go onto it and into it, but you can see it from afar if you want to just see it and maybe go to an island. Granted, there's not a lot on Staten Island that is famous enough to go there, but yeah, I do remember it was quite a nice trip, and I think it was free, and it goes every half an hour. It might have changed again. I have been there for about 11 years, so my information may not be correct. So please check in your websites beforehand. I'm trying to think of other places I went. Right. Places I stayed. I stayed in hostels. I will try and find the name of the hostel I stayed in, but I think it was in Brooklyn. But I was actually. Do you say Brooklyn? Is it near Williamsburg?
Right. Williamsburg.
Again, we fact check as we go along. I'm trying to see if I can find the name of the building. Where is it?
Brooklyn's near like Jackson Heights, and it's to the east of Manhattan and a
East
bit.
of Manhattan.
It's like southeast. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to promote my website because I've got a whole bunch of information on here, and it's kind of funny at the moment. I got some really. No, what? One of my subtitles is called NYCKEYMOUSC. I thought it was quite a good play on words. Thank you very much. I will try and find the information there. I'm trying to find the name of the hostel I stayed in, but yeah, it was just above Williamsburg. Yeah, it's definitely in Brooklyn. I remember it. I went past the building that is the Friends building, the one that they didn't actually live in. It was always just the establishing shot. And if you go to this building, you know they couldn't afford to stay. Even if they had the money they got now, they wouldn't be able to afford it. It's ridiculous. It is insane how much that area is. I think it was literally the top. I think it's was it the top of Chelsea? Actually, they could afford it now. If they had the jobs they had in that show, they couldn't afford it. Obviously, I think between them all, the 5 of them that are left. Matthew Perry, rest in peace. And also the guy that played Gunther, he died as well, unfortunately. I know. Sad times. I'm like, and what the sad thing is. I actually watched one of the episodes and I was like, it's actually quite funny. Still, there are some episodes I'm a bit like, this is a little bit. I know you don't like homosexuals, but let's not be mean.
Let's not go over the edge.
Yeah, let's not go down this river. Thank you. But it's also quite fun and sad to see them. But it's actually quite great. Someone did how they look throughout the years. I've got to say, I have a slight crush on Courtney Cox.
Was she the one with the brown
Monica?
Hair? Oh, Monica.
Oh no, right. I'm speaking to someone who is a late millennial / almost Gen Z.
I remember her. She was the one. Yeah, that's one I said. The brown / black hair.
Yeah, it's the fact that you have to type it in. That's why I know how old you are.
Yeah, I had to double check because I was when you say the name, I'm just like, well, which? I know there was Jennifer.
Right, this says it all. See, I know you're trying to fight to say that you sound older, but you're not. I'm sorry, you are almost Gen Z.
No, I am Gen Z.
You are. Know what?
I'm on the cusp.
they know when they're doing like everyone's like the generation bits. Apparently, if you're between 1979 and 1983, you're not actually part of a generation because we're in the middle of the transitioning bit of the generation bit. We don't actually have a bit because
So
I
what are you called then? Just blank.
just nomads,
The
miscellaneous.
Yeah, nomad. Yeah, the extra files.
Which is known as Gen what?
Yeah,
Huh? No, we're known as Kaboom. Generation Kaboom. Like, hey, speak to us, Kaboom. No, because we're the bit in between. No, wait. We're the end of Gen X, but with the beginning of millennials. Because a lot of the stuff that applies to Gen X, I relate to. Especially because as a child, I was a little bit weird because I used to read above my age range all the time. My English teacher was like, "Oh, your son, he's so good at like reading at a great age, and like he writes really complex stories at such a young age." And I'm just like, "Look, I just copied what I saw in Roald Dahl and just changed the names, love." I'm not that great.
Right,
But yeah,
Would you not be considered like millennial / Generation Y?
it's Generation Y.
Millennial. But
Ugh.
I think they had two names for it, and then they're calling us the fucking Zoomers and Generation Z. It's outrageous, man.
To be fair, Zoom was probably created when you were born.
Bro,
Just think about that one. You're not cool because of you're zooming through all the technology. You're just because someone just created Zoom at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah. Like we should have been called. I think V should have been like Generation Skype.
Yeah.
And mine would have been like MySpace. No, you would have been MySpace.
It would have been MySpace.
Mine would have been AOL Disk.
Or all the noises just Generation.
Yeah, just not Generation Modem. Right. Was there anywhere else in New York that you went to that you remember?
Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yes. Oh, did you not see a game there?
No, it would have been too expensive. I think we went at a time where I'm trying to think if the NBA games are in season. It would have been the Knicks. I'm sure at the time we went, I don't think they were playing at home, or it was just too expensive.
Yeah.
So, but the tour of the stadium is really good, though.
I wanted to tour some of the stadiums, but then I'd done LA and did a tour of, was it LA Angels? The baseball. I did the baseball one.
There's the LA. No. I was going to say, no, there's Brooklyn Dodgers or something thinking of LA.
I can't remember what LA was. I want to say Angels. I think my brain's just thinking about the Naked Gun film. All I can see is Must Kill Queen.
Oh, no, I was right. It is the Dodgers. Yeah, LA Dodgers.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but then they have the Brooklyn Dodgers as well, I think.
What? Who? Come on, right, America. I know you got so many. Are they called Dodgers as well?
Yeah, because I remember I had a hat that had Brooklyn Dodgers on it. Why the fuck would they have two teams named it? It's like when they have like the Browns. There's like always two teams that name Browns or something in it.
No, what? I say this, and I'm saying like Americans are lazy. England is just lazy. How many friggin' towns and cities have Oxford Road on it? Or Oxford City? Or Bath Road? The worst one is, one always has to have London Road or London Street. And it's always the hardest one to find. Oh, were you looking for Oxford Road? Oh no, you want Oxford Street. And you're just like,
yeah. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. There's all these places. Right. Anyway, coming back, actually in roll with that. Fun fact is that, New York was named after York.
Yeah.
And the fun fact. The fun
fact is over. It's just they traveled over. There's already York. They looked around and said, you know what? Let's call this
done.
New York. Done.
Oh.
And now here we are.
Don't. And there is, right. Oh, actually, I've got a fun fact for us. But it's actually we're coming back to the lovely UK. Caversham Reading has been named one of the top 10 places to live in the UK.
What? Damn.
Damn, girl.
And
It was noted in the
that
Reading
close to
Chronicle.
Reading?
I know.
Yeah.
I will say this about Caversham. It is actually quite a nice place, and also it's handy for so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's not good to get into or leave, but if anyone who lives in Reading will know, as soon as you know that one of those bridges is fucked, you're like, I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked. I might have to drive. I might have to swim in the Thames to go to work.
Yeah, and you'll get there quicker as well.
Yeah, you get there quicker.
You get there in like half the time or a fifth of the time.
It still boggles me to this day why they didn't just make that one of the just close one down, make it twice as long.
Yeah, or just have like a one-way system, so one bridge.
Yeah,
you know, I mean? So it's like.
But yeah, I digress. But obviously, this was back in like the olden days where they thought, oh, no one's gonna have a Jeep that's twice the size of this bloody lane. Like right? People that drive. Do you really need a big ass Jeep when you only have one child and one dog? While we, back in the 80s and 90s, can fit at least 14 members of the family and the dog and a budgie in a Ford Escort.
There's a couple of shops I went into. Can't really remember the names, but I remember the main one was Macy's.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Very nice shopping center.
I can't remember where that is in relation because as much as I like New York, everything is an avenue, or is it always an avenue, isn't it? Or second and third street or something like that.
Yeah, it's a street and an avenue, and that is it.
And you're just like, oh, where do I need to go? It's to 84th and 22nd Avenue. You're just like, where am I? 1 and 4.
Well, which way do I go? Oh, you just go that way. Or they'll say, yeah, oh yeah, just go that way, and then I'll walk up. You're like, the wolf, I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, oh shit, wait, which way did he say to go?
Can you come back? I have ADHD. No, they're already on the tube back home.
Yeah, they already kicked their feet up, man. That's just over.
And he's gone back to his missus and gone like, I'm speaking to this chocolate person, but he sounded weird. He sounded like he was from like the UK, but that's just not right.
Yeah, it just don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. He was just, I don't know. These chocolate people just get weird. I say nothing after that because of certain people and certain powers. I'm trying to think of other places I went to. Yeah. I did the 30 Rock tour. That's quite cool. Oh, if you are a lover of SNL, please go do the 30 Rock tour or the SNL tour. So good. If you can catch a show, I can't remember. I'll see if I can find. But the website is that you can just go there. You have to try and get tickets. They're hard to get. So I don't know when they do the film. Obviously, it's on Saturday night, but they sometimes do a open rehearsal one. So you get to. So when you hear like the people having a rehearsal clip, you can go see one of those. But I'm not sure if they still continue those because obviously now celebrities are getting bigger and COVID has a factor in it. But it's still quite good to have a look at news, and I think this might be relevant for this week. I think it's Ariana Grande and Cher are the guest hosts. Oh. So Ariana Grande, I got to say, she is fantastic. I think I love her a little bit more. Oh, she's got a fantastic singing voice, but she's actually hilarious. What was the sketch I was watching? I'm trying to think what it is, but she just killed it. I think she's their new Justin Timberlake, because he's like, they have a joke to say like, there's only so many people that have done hosting more than 5 times. I think she might be in the 5-time club. It's him, Alec Baldwin, and someone else. I think Kristen Wiig and like Maya Rudolph were in there, but they're already part of the team. So, or were part of the team. I'm trying to think what else there is to do in New York.
There's 2 that I will say. I said 2 and put 3 fingers.
Yeah,
up.
why have you put 3 fingers?
I don't know. Anyway, there might be 3 actually. My brain's probably.
I think
thinking
you used to pull your
Barcelona.
IQ thinking of that fifth clue.
Yeah, or trying to cook that goddamn lasagna earlier.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Um,
By the way, the boy
s-
does a really good lasagna.
yeah, man, quality stuff. And I did garlic bread today, and that turned out really
Yeah, that
nice.
was real good. Come to
Quality stuff.
Christopher's.
Come to Christopher's.
The face with the fingers and and the
Christopher's.
parsley.
Yeah. There is a shopping. Okay, we're back to the UK, so I can
Hmm.
think of the name for it. So in Portsmouth, they had the shopping bit where it's like and it's in London as well, where they sell off all the old stock.
Oh,
But
like an outlet.
they have an outlet store
Mm,
in New York. It's outside of the main city center, like
mm,
outside of Manhattan,
yeah,
going up north, I believe, or might be
yeah,
going east. But I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But it was really good because they had
mm,
Levi's, they had loads of different stuff out there,
yeah.
and it was isolated, so it was just kind of like a really nice area to go to.
All right.
Um, there was also the Rockefeller. Oh, we said it earlier, but the
Rockefeller, yeah.
Rockefeller. But that's a really good place if you don't want to. If you want to get a really good picture of the Empire State Building, because
Mm.
it's pretty much like opposite it.
Oh,
On one
and
of the
goes to the
corners.
Chrysler Building as well.
Yeah.
That's another good place to go to.
Mhm. And the last thing I will say,
Mm.
please try the pizza. It's
Oh,
so
yeah,
good. It is. It's actually really good. And luckily, one of the locals,
yeah,
we were asking about, and he said, "Oh yeah, because there's so many Ray's pizzas, we're trying to find the original place.
yeah,
Whether or not we went to the original place is a fucking mystery,
yeah,
but um, it was a Ray's pizza. Can't tell
yeah.
you what avenue or street it is because looking at the map, I was just thinking there's so many damn Ray's pizzas. It could be any one of them. But it was really good, and you could just get like a slice,
Mm,
and it's enough to fill you for lunch.
mm,
Especially if you don't eat too much, if you don't want to, if you want to control your portions,
mm.
and it's like $1 per slice or something like that. It was like a really good price.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, they make it so cheap, and I think I mentioned it before. It's called Artichoke Place, and I think this was in Chelsea, and that's where I got my pizza. And
Mhm.
this is where I tried my first ever white pizza.
Oh, isn't that just like cheese and like white
Cheese and
sauce?
creams in the end, garlic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And mm, I think they try right now. This is right. This is where I don't want to get it. Please, mafia people don't hurt me, and Italian people don't hurt me. And actually, anyone who's listens to this don't hurt me. I'm precious. Um, they do pizza differently. So I tried white pizza out in America. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good. It should be criminal. It's that good. Mm, the white pizza that I had in this Italian restaurant, granted, it's in Oxfordshire, so we're not talking Italian. Italian,
Mhm.
we might be talking like no. Now I always say this like, now when you get Chinese over here,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if like this is like their version of McDonald's that they're giving to us, but when you go to
Oh,
China, you get like the proper good stuff.
But 100%.
Percent,
They're
yeah,
just they're giving us their fast food basically, and
yeah,
we're saying, this is really healthy. This
yeah,
this special fried rice,
yeah.
yeah, really good. It's
Even though it took you
uh,
6 minutes to cook, and just like, but how did
yeah, it
you
is.
make that in 6 minutes? Anyway, I digress.
Mm.
Um, but then, so I went to this place in Oxford. I took my ex partner there, and I had the white pizza. And how do I put this? It was a pizza base. It was white, but it looked like they were halfway making a tiramisu and just put a bunch of cream on top
Ooh.
with sweet corn. So
Oh god, ooh, sweet. Ooh,
and the thing is, I was like trying to impress my date because I was like, oh yeah, I've taken her to this restaurant, help me, like me, love me.
yeah,
And
please.
then secretly inside, I'm just like, I wish I hadn't come here. I wish I hadn't had this pizza. I wish I hadn't met you. it was just, it's just it was like a dough pool of cream
Yeah, just
and disappointment. I should know
ooh.
know when the universe tells you that something isn't right. That should
There's
have been my
something's
first
off.
clue about the last boyfriend I had.
Yeah.
I just sat there going, "Oh, this is really nice." And I'm just like, "I miss you, New York. Please come back to me. I will come to you. Don't worry." I'm trying to think of other places in New York. Um, the thing is, there is so much to do there. You won't really get a lot of chance to do it all. I think for me, the highlight is the High Line. The highlight for me is the High Line, and also
Mhm.
Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Always people. It's still, even thinking about it now, still sends shivers down my spine. And the thing
Mhm.
is, when you go there, it it's like it changes your perception about society and your well-being and your obviously natural instinct to live, because
Mhm.
it is eerily quiet. Like
Yeah.
you can't hear New York at all at
Mhm.
Ground Zero. Like you're the liveliest city in the world, but that area, it's like everyone's just respectfully like, no,
Yeah. No one's
don't
yapping. No
do
one's yapping
anything,
a
don't
word.
sit
Yeah.
on the sides, don't
Yeah.
disrespect it, don't, like, there's no litter around there.
Mhm.
And
And that you don't realize how big buildings are
yeah,
until you see what's left behind,
yeah.
and it's such a massive area.
Oh, it's
That's
huge.
just the base. That's just the
Mm.
base of it. Imagine how tall it was as well. It's
Oh,
crazy.
I said, oh, those poor people,
Yeah.
the poor people in this building, there's poor people in those planes, and
Mhm.
it's, oh, it's just, yeah, the mortality of the whole situation and the humanity of it just makes you just go, why? Just
Mhm.
why?
Yeah. What
um,
caused you to do that? You know.
what caused you to do that? But in the same breath, you're also wondering about today's America, and you're a bit like, why are you? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to keep this as fun and lighthearted as possible, but you do have to realize the world that we live in, and you're a bit like, mm,
Yeah. You gotta be careful out there, people.
yeah,
Honestly,
please be careful.
even though you never know. Like, it's a roulette wheel sometimes. You
Yeah,
just gotta be
I,
lucky sometimes.
I think our
Um.
travel advice for now is please learn ninjutsu so you can take out anyone that you
Yeah.
think is
Yes.
a little
So you
bit
can cuff
shifty.
anyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can cuff anyone up.
Even if it is a 3D environment, they may have a bazooka behind you, so you can use your ninja skills to jump up,
Yeah.
press LR,
Start the
and
QTE.
escape the danger. Save the
Start the
day.
QTE event. Yeah. Start
Yeah.
the QTE.
Life is already on hard mode. Don't make it extra hard by making it Ninja Gaiden Black. Um,
Yeah. Another place that it is quite a spectacle to go to is Grand Central,
mm.
Grand Central Terminal, or the station.
Oh yeah, the station. Actually,
Yeah.
that's got to be one of the most impressive opulent buildings I've ever seen. And you know, I'm impressed. I use the word opulent.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never
I've
heard that word in
I've
my life.
I've got one of those word of the day calendars. Shut up, Christopher.
Yeah.
um, it's just so elegant and it's just so elaborate and it's just it's right. It's talking about this from a film perspective. Like, there's a reason why it is used sparingly and respectfully in films. Like, I don't. It's been filmed a few times, but obviously now the rise of cost and stuff, it doesn't get used as much as it does. But having to shut down part of that bloody station to film something must cost you a freaking arm and a leg. It's
Yeah.
literally cost
Oh,
you a state, but it
yeah.
is worth every single freaking penny. But
Hmm.
I would say, like, I'm not going to say too much because I've already kind of lambasted Americans a little bit in this but America, all right, I've noticed in filming jobs, I've had American directors and English directors. English directors are
Hmm.
like, right, kick, right, get done, done. So American directors love to say, right, one more. Oh,
Hmm.
one more. And you're just like, we've already done 18 takes. If you haven't got like me running up some stairs frantically, I don't think you'll get it again in the next 19.
Yeah, so I'm
Let's
gonna be
go.
gassed by the time we get to
Yeah.
2 or 3. Like,
Even if I'm in Grand Central, I'll be like, no, let's just cut there. We've done.
yeah, please.
CGI me in, bitch. Um, cool. Right. Any other places in New York that you can think of? This is turning into quite a long episode. Oops, sorry,
It is quite
everyone.
long, yeah. About an
It,
hour and a bit.
actually, no, this is normal for us, actually. I keep
I
looking
was
at
gonna
our
say, yeah,
run
no,
times.
I think the longest one we've had was
I think that's
the
Nicholas
one with,
V.
yeah, Dr.
Mm.
V. That
But
was
I
about an
think
hour or something.
I released that one a little bit uncut.
Oh yeah, yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we kept saying, "Don't cut it, don't cut it." This is
And I just left it in. I was like, I can't be asked
yeah.
with this. And also, I think the bits that we would have cut out would have been too funny to miss out. So I was like, no, it's
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah, leave it in.
Also, thank you to our friend Luke as well. Thank you for your lovely comments. We got a lovely comment saying Dr. V was hilarious. We weren't, just her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about the rest of us?
Yeah. Thanks for coming in today, Christopher.
Yeah, cool. Well, that whole time I was getting roasted for like the first 20 minutes.
But to be fair, do you remember what I put in the WhatsApp chat? It's those two legendary Pokemons, and like Eevee comes along.
Yeah,
And goes,
it's like, please just stop. And then one of you is gonna start. It'll probably be you, Marvin. Dialga. Dialga just shut up. I can just imagine you doing this.
Shut up, Dom.
Please. Dominic, shut up, man. You know what I mean? Shut up, right?
Also, a big shout out to our lovely J Knight, who I kept messing up and saying, "Oh, James." I was like, you know what? Give up the ghost.
You can find a lot of stuff to do in New York. Honestly, it's a matter of looking up on TripAdvisor, Groupon, and honestly just finding your own path in New York. There's so much to do. You have to try and condense it. Like, I just went for food, photo ops, and also to get my haircut, which is actually a really good experience as well, even though it was in like a Dominican or like Spanish haircut place. So I've just sat there in the chair, like getting my box haircut at the time. I was like, and this guy's like, cutting my hair. He's like, and he's just speaking Spanish to this other guy. I'm like, bro, can I just get my haircut, man?
See, is that why you learned Spanish? So just in case you go to another Spanish.
Yeah, just in case they're cussing me out in the chair, man. But like, hey.
Well, do you know what the Spanish word is for Negro? Just listen out. Is it just Negro?
It's literally, it couldn't be any more black and white than that. Yeah.
Oh dear. Any travel tips I've got? Oh yes. Please, and this is in connection to something you said. Please study the friggin' tube map. Please not end up on the other side of somewhere you don't need to be, especially if you're having a medical emergency. Just saying.
Or on the other side of Central Park. You could have been on the other side, and you could have been there earlier to your hotel.
Yeah. Also, don't listen to bloody J-Lo. Don't go on the number 6. Don't go on the number 6. She's a silly cow.
I do have one more tip as well.
Yeah.
You can get a Metro card where you can just like top it up. For people in the UK, it's kind of like having an Oyster card. Yeah. It's a lot easier to travel that way. I think you could just buy a ticket and then it just goes over the course of like a week or two. Yeah.
Oh, also, to anyone of my age range, don't think you're in 1980s New York and you think you can just jump at the turnstiles. The turnstiles aren't like that anymore. They will actually cut you down. You will be shot on sight.
All because you didn't want to pay $5.
Yeah. And actually, it's not even that expensive. And I think they open up the turnstiles after a while.
Yeah, I think it's past like a curfew time, really.
Yeah, and then it's just like go in and out as much as you want. But I'm still right. My story is I was really drunk on the tube on the what's it called? Is it called the tube?
What in
New York?
US or you? It's the Metro. That's the subway.
Subway, that's it. So I was drunk on the subway, and I refuse to let go of my UK heritage. I still try to use my card or whatever I was using to get through it. And like people look at me like, it's 1 a.m. Just walk through. I was like, no, someone might try and get me. I'm a black man in New York City. I might get hurt. Sting was right. Oh, I'm an alien.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an English black man in New York. Whoa. And then you just see me get gunned down. Like, oh, that's a bit dark. But we can't end on that note. Quick, Christopher, say something nice.
Ray's Pizza. Go and eat the... Give me a little plug, man. A little plug. Or if you can find like $1 slice, mate, just go for it.
Yeah,
and try and get like try and get a deli sandwich. That's the one thing I regret.
Please also, there is, I'm right. Please check out my bit, and it's on mrgameandtravels.com, and the section is called By West Side, High East Side. That's me going from LA to New York, and then it's my journey going along there. I'm going to have to rewrite some of this stuff because I've looked at it, I was just like, some of this doesn't make sense. Go on there, there's a lot of tricks and ticks, and also, I think I went to a deli, and was it? I think it's also Mum who, unfortunately, had the No, it's not Mum. It's one of my friends. Her name's Dee. Hi, Desiree, if you're out there. She went to a deli, and because delis are like, right, what do you want? What do you want the on rye? Okay, yeah. She did that, but unfortunately, when you dilly dally over in the UK, it's like, oh, it's okay, you take your time. Not in New York. You gotta go. Even if you got an ailment or an allergy, you better make sure you know what your allergy is there and then. Don't start going, oh, status, oh, British calmness. No, when in Rome, forget being in fucking Rome. You're in New York, bitch. Move. If you think you've got time to breathe and eat, don't. Because you should have been eating before. You should be eating the sandwich as soon as it's handed over into your hand. The money should be good. And the thing is, what's even worse? She told me that she's like she's got this big massive sandwich because she didn't know what to get. She said she got the works.
Oh, so she basically got everything on that bitch.
Everything. And she said, she said she got a little bit upset because one, she basically got harassed in the deli because like guys behind her going, "Come on, love, move." Obviously, not saying move because I can't remember what the terminology is over in America. The guy behind the counter is going, "Come on, love, let's move." And the person at the counter is going, "Come on, love, move." And she's there all by herself. She's like 5'2", and she's like, "Oh, okay." So she's got this big, massive, like hog thing of a sandwich, like 17 different meats in it, four sauces, and like all the salad that you can eat.
Yeah, this black olives.
Oh, yeah, and black olives. And she's like, I don't even like black olives. I think I'm a vegetarian. And she's, but for the sake of like spending like $7, she goes up on the High Line. It's like she's trying to eat it, and she's just like, I'm just sat there eating this sandwich that I don't think I should be eating anyway because I'm not sure if I can eat some of this stuff, and it's all dripping down my leg because there's so much sauce.
Oh my god! What time of year did she go?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter because if you're going to deli, you have got to go. If you got very poor vision, wear your glasses because if you can't see that board and you say all the works, this is on your own fault. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Yeah, you're cooked. Sorry, you're done. You're finished.
Literally, I should have just got a picture of her laying down with a sandwich and just darken the screen and said wasted.
Yes.
That was it.
All right. What was the one from Ezra Retired?
Yeah, retired. Just blown to shit. Blown to smithereens. Right. Any other notes, tricks, or things to do that you can think of?
No, not really.
You know what? I'm going to end on this good note. Play Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Walk around the city, see what you want to do.
Yeah, play Spider-Man, swing around, start from one street, try and read the signs, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, you won't need to know anything else.
Yeah, you just won't be swinging about at
Don't use the fast travel. Don't use the subway. You better swing, bitch. Find out where Radio City is and let me know because I can't remember where it is. Okay. Right. So on that note, thank you for listening to our podcast. We should be back again soon, maybe with new artwork and a new theme, a new lettering, looking at the boy intensely. Right. Made that extra awkward for the boy and for me to edit more shit out. Right. Anyway, thank you for joining and see you soon. Bye.